a bird in motion, gliding like the gulls o'er the ocean, lovely hula hands. White Hawaiian sands, nothing in this tropic splendor like the lightest touch of your slender, lovely hula hands.
I am Amy Harris.
I'm Barbara Parkin.
My name's Mio Good.
My name is Nadine.
Your name? Hey, I'm Shirley Roberson.
Okay. My name is Vicki Pond.
I'm Charney Smith, and I've been dancing hula for a little over 10 years.
Aloha, I'm Alberta Kiakialani J, and welcome to Mastic Senior Center on the island of Alameda. And this is where I hold my classes for hula. And seeing our shows, you'll know that its age is only a number, because these performers are energetic and fun. We like to make our audiences laugh and include them in our show.
I've learned a lot from Alberta's class. Some of the songs that she had taught, I've known the songs when I was a kid. And, but then the emotions, some of them I don't know. And I've learned a lot from her.
I find it really interesting that Alberta gives us a variety of music to dance to. We do really modern songs that we dance to that are current music, and then we dance to old songs that were big in the 30s and 40s, which is fun. We do some chants, which are more traditional and demand us to be more serious instead of kind of laughing through the song. So it's nice to have the variety.
I met Alberta, who is one of the most gorgeous dancing creatures I've ever seen in my life. And, she was teaching at the Alameda Recreation. Oh boy, 27 years. But she was so modest. It took me 25 years to find out she taught for one of the major studios. 25 years. She never admitted to anything hardly that she ever did. And yet, as a dancer, almost everybody knew her.
I went to Hollywood and I worked in movies and I danced on MASH and I danced in nightclubs with different bands because they needed a Hawaiian atmosphere. So I danced with rock and roll bands and jazz bands. I've enjoyed teaching the senior ladies a lot. They learn hula from me, I learn life from them. It's been wonderful. And it's very hard at this age to practice. But our group is doing really well because they practice a lot and they dedicate their time and energy to this, to our performances. There are so many multi-talented ladies in our group that contribute to our group and further our adventures. We perform for other seniors like convalescent homes and senior retirement homes and some private parties. But we just love to dance and we love to see our audiences smile. And we have a lady that's 91 who dances with us, and she does a special hula where we dance behind her, you know, celebrate her.
I am Amy Harris, and I am 19 years old. Invert it, and you will get my real age. That's how young I am. I started joining the Wahine hula in Mastic in Alameda, the year 2000, September, I think, when it opened. And the camaraderie in our group is great. I love those ladies who are very much younger than me, and then try to imitate their movement because I'm already old. I am the great-great-great-grandma of the group, being the oldest. So I come always I always come.
It's beautiful to see someone create hulas for the first time with an open heart and open mind.
And I find that I've done a lot of choreography in the last few years, and that's fun, to take something and watch it grow and be born into something that's pretty.
And Alberta did a wonderful thing. She challenged me to choreograph a hula. She said, go ahead and pick one out and choreograph it. And so I did. And I chose one that was really hard without realizing it, but it worked out fine, and I taught it to the class, and they're dancing it now. And I found it very satisfying to find that I could do something that creative, because I was 82 years old when I started choreographing, and I'm now almost 83. And I have now choreographed 3 hulas, and I'm going to start on my 4th very shortly. So that's given me a lot of rewards, psychic rewards, to find that there's something that I can do that I never did before in my entire life, and now I'm doing it, and that's just wonderful.
Sometimes we get a knock on the door that we don't like. But I have found that it's a challenge, and that I am now in a period of time that I can share some of my knowledge in small ways. I have recently not been able to dance, but I can critique and I can help do things like that. I'm 86. I thought I was going to be 100. Awesomely well one day, and the next not so bright. But the attitude that hula has given me is that I'm positive, I'm happy, thumbs up. And somebody asked me, and I told what I felt, and I said, I'm content and satisfied. And if you're content and satisfied, you're happy. And hula has given me so much happiness in my life that I would not give up any of it.
I had contact through the hula group and through doing the dances together with people I would have never met in my life. And hula is a bond that brings people together that probably wouldn't have any contact in other kind of relationships. And those contacts have meant a lot to me, because I've learned so much about other people, about their experiences, and it's all shared within the class, as well as the experience of moving and enjoying the music itself. My career was as a nurse. I primarily did community nursing, and I really got interested in kind of artistic expression, working with people in homes, because they would have a dance therapist or a music therapist, and I saw the profound effect it had on people.
I believe for seniors, it's a low-impact exercise that helps you with dexterity and balance. And then as you get through learning the different layers of hula, at the performance level, you are relaxed, confident, and you know more about yourself, because you have to go inside.
I think hula is a wonderful dance for seniors, because it's a movement that gets your hips going, which I think is really important, and Alberta is really good about hips. But it's not too strenuous, although there are times when I can work up a sweat, actually. But it's a nice music as well, and you can sort of do it at your level, which is nice, and still be a part of the group.
I think one of the reasons why seniors should take hula is because it's fun, and you get to socialize with other ladies, and you gain self-confidence in yourself, and you get out of your comfort zone.
What you can do in hula class, have fun. Exercise, enjoy the company, enjoy the fun. And then you get to learn a lot of Hawaiian songs that you may never have heard, or you may never listen to it anyway. But once you get into it, like me, on my radio, it's always Hawaiian songs.
I can have the ability to get to know people and get along with them, people that I ordinarily would never run across in my day-to-day life. And so it's really nice to just have people that I can spend time with a couple times a week and enjoy their company.
I find hula to be so satisfying that even though I've had some physical problems, well, for one thing, I have 2 knee replacements, and I've had some other ailments in the last few years that have made it harder for me to dance, but I still love it, and I do as much of it as I can.
And I enjoy hula very much because it helped me a great deal, improving my memory, my posture, my dancing skills, and my whole body.
Hula is a personal journey. It takes a lot to get yourself focused on inside so that you can use a body language. It's quite different from a verbal or oral process.
You know, they say that hula is the heart of the Hawaiian people because it has been telling their culture and their history for hundreds of years. In fact, it did before there was a written language even. And Hawaiian culture is so rich, I have found, in the process of learning about hula and learning about Hawaiian culture and going to events with other Hawaiian dancers, that it's really, when you're dancing Hawaiian hula, especially the traditional hula, you are really, really honoring the kupuna, the ancestors, the people, the knowledge, and the richness of the culture.
It isn't just, showbiz and that. It goes back to ancient times. It goes back to the way they live, the way they respect each other. The dances are so often based on their daily lives. But there's a section that you had to learn from someone special that they could not pass on unless they were given special permission. And generally, the permission wasn't until they had passed. So some dances I didn't get to learn until late. But they talk about how they preserve the land. They talk about how they grow their food, how they don't overfish. It's what some of the people are doing today. They have always had this aspect, and it isn't so much religion as a way of life and respect for life, the land, and human being.